Anime. After a bit of a break, we are back with Code Geass episodes 13 and 14.
Yes. Sorry. It's late.
Yes. And so episode 13, Shirley at gunpoint. If I remember correctly, this is the episode where Lelouch and the Black Knights catch wind that Cordelia is going to attack the, I guess, surviving Japanese liberation.
The Nihon Federation.
Yeah. And Zero is either going to help out the Japanese or he's going to attack Cordelia.
Whichever is most advantageous.
Yes. And I believe the large majority of the Black Knights are kind of like, so we're going to help the Japanese, right? And
he's like, yeah.
He's like, yeah. But Cordelia is more important.
Yeah, listen. Cordelia?
We got to strike while the iron is hot.
Exactly.
And so that's the plan. They're going to attack and they're gonna do that.
The plan kind of goes awry.
A little bit.
It's
not so much that it goes awry. Let's just say it goes to plan and then something happens.
Yeah.
Because
it's not. It goes to Lelouch's plan, not necessarily the rebellion's plan.
Yes.
Because even though he said, "Hey, Cordelia is important," they're still under the thought process that, hey, we're still gonna save the Japanese.
Yes.
But Lelouch is like, yo, you remember that fucking like plutonium shit that's also the color of sakura petals?
Yeah, sakurite.
Yeah, sakurite?
Yes.
Yo, just blow that shit up, baby. Just blow that shit up, and then I could be like, listen, in true Nihonjin fashion, they kamikazed themselves.
Exactly.
And it's like, whoa, dog, what the fuck? You didn't learn shit. Like, you're like, oh my god, I feel so bad. I buried Shirley's dad, and now she's dead. But now he's all like, but also, what if I killed a bunch of other people for my own personal gain?
Yes, why not?
Like, we should mention that the whole beginning of this episode is them dealing with the aftermath of Shirley's father's death.
Yeah.
Right? Them going to the funeral, her mom breaking down because he died by getting buried, and now he's getting buried.
Yeah. Shirley guilt kisses Lelouch.
Guilt kissing Lelouch. What else is there? Fucking the whole thing between Cece and Lelouch being like, listen, this is the path you chose. Yeah. And now that it's somebody you know, you think that it's a big deal. It's not. You killed hundreds, if not thousands, with your actions.
Yeah, and they all had families and lives. It's
like, you're a fucking degenerate.
Yeah.
And then he's all like, but I can do blah, 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 blah. And then immediately, but what if we killed those Japanese, though? It's like, dude, come on, you absolute sociopath.
He's the hero.
This is one of those shows where I think there is definitely a main character.
Yeah.
But I do not think that there is a hero. If anyone's a hero, the closest person is Hitmonlee.
Okay, fair enough.
Right? Like, Spin Kick McGee over there is just chilling.
Okay.
He's the only one, though it's being tested in the current episodes, he is the only one that is truly acting to his morals.
Yes.
Right? And the interest of the greater good.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that later.
Yeah. But anyway, so Lelouch blows up the Japanese Federation as a distraction so that he could send in his team to ambush Cordelia.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they get pretty good at it. They almost do it. And then the Lancelot with
Suzaku shows up.
Yeah, and he's like, not on my watch.
Yeah, remember the time I'm the best?
Yeah, he's like, guys, what are you doing?
Fucking amateurs over here.
Yeah, and Lelouch fucking gets wrecked by Suzaku.
Because it was a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
With, I keep forgetting her name.
Cordelia?
No, Cordelia. No, the other girl, the red hair girl.
Colin.
So Colin, it was a 2-on-1 with Colin and Lelouch going up against Cordelia.
Yeah.
And it seemed to be going all fine and dandy.
Yeah.
And then Suzaku shows up. He's all like, nah, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm going to separate you two, but also I'm going to fight Lelouch.
Yeah.
And just absolutely destroy him.
Yes. And that's what he does.
He does. He absolutely destroys him.
Lelouch gets knocked out unconscious, and Colin ends up having to defend She basically takes on both machines, but they do it off screen.
Yeah.
Basically just enough to distract them so that Lush is kind of not necessarily safe, but no one's touching him.
Yeah, except for
He's unconscious, his mask has come off, and Shirley arrives on the scene.
she's been on the scene because she's been being manipulated by that one Blaze Blue character.
Yeah, I would say the hottest girl on the show right now.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Cordelia though, that hair, that Pantene commercial hair.
Yeah, you're right, but I think this girl's hotter.
Okay, all right. But what about crazy masturbating chick?
Let's not go
I thought
there.
she was your favorite.
No, I fucking hate Nina.
So yeah, Shirley's been being manipulated because
let's also talk about that. Nina still tells everyone that she really wants to meet Yuffie. Like she manages to squeeze that in like every episode.
Yeah.
Like,
and also Nunnally's all like, I'd like to meet her too.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be something with Nina and Nunnally, isn't there?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. I can neither confirm nor deny. So yeah, Shirley's been being manipulated by the Britannian government because Hot Girl has a hunch that Lelouch is Zero.
Yeah.
And to prove that hunch, she wants Shirley to go talk with him.
Yeah.
Reveals a bunch of information.
Yeah.
And Shirley, very distraught, willfully enters a fucking battlefield.
Yes.
And finds Zero. She's like, oh shit, it's Zero. Oh look, his gun dropped.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up that gun, I'm gonna blow his face off.
Because he killed my daddy.
He killed my dad. And then the helmet comes off.
Yeah.
And the fucking episode ends.
Yes.
And you're like, what the fuck?
Mm.
That's when we get into the next episode.
We get to the next episode, and the next episode is GEASS versus GEASS.
Yeah, so when we were watching this, I was so distracted by the absolute shit intro that I just kind of wasn't looking when they had the title card.
Yeah.
So I missed this title card.
Okay.
So when that event happened, I was very surprised.
Yes. So this episode opens up with a bit of a... They kind of skip past a little bit of the events of the last episode. It's not necessarily pick up from one for one.
Yeah.
But they do flashback to it. Basically, Lelouch has been saved by C2.
Mm-hmm.
But he is aware that his helmet has come off. There is blood on the scene.
Someone.
So not someone, but there's at least two people because his gun was missing.
Yeah.
And now he has no idea that who knows his identity.
Exactly.
And he is on a mad hunt, but he has this hunch because he saw what he thought was Shirley at the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
That he thinks that Shirley knows who he is, and so he's like on this like fiending quest to find her.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Shirley's going around. She goes to the grave of her father.
Yeah.
Or like the battle of where her father died, basically, where they put up the monument at Narita.
Yeah.
And she's there, and she's kind of like at a loss with herself because at this point now, they flash back to what really happened, and the girl that was manipulating Shirley was also at the scene.
Yep.
Noticed that it was Lelouch. Was gonna be like, I'm gonna kill him, bring him in.
And she's like, I'm gonna be fucking nobility.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crush it.
Yeah, and she's like, don't worry, Shirley, you will be rewarded too.
Yeah, the Viceroy's gonna get you yours.
Yeah. And Shirley's like,
but I love him.
Bang bang.
But I like how she's just like, ah, shit, he's your boyfriend. Boom, boom.
Yeah. So what I don't get is, does Shirley then drag that other girl body and throw her into the like
I
ocean?
guess so.
Damn, Shirley, ice cold. Ice cold. And then she flees. Eh? Okay.
Yeah. But it keeps the murder weapon.
Yeah. For fucking who knows why. But as she's there, 100% random character appears.
Yep.
With glasses on.
He's like, oh, hello.
Hello, you.
I know exactly what you've done.
And who you are, and that you are guilty, and you deserve to die.
You should kill yourself. I'm like, dude, bruh, what the fuck? She's at a graveyard. Chill.
Yeah. And while this exchange is happening, Lelouch has rifled through Shirley's bedroom, looking for all the stuff. And I guess he gets the inkling that she must be at Narita.
Yeah.
So he goes there. So he goes there with C2. Yeah. He goes there with C2. C2's wearing like this
maid outfit with pigtails.
Yeah. Looking fine.
Is she though?
Like psycho fine.
Yeah.
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 That's what she's looking like.
Psycho fine.
Yeah.
All right.
And this is where Lelouch encounters Man with Glasses,
Mm-hmm.
challenges him to a chess match, and's like, "Hey, I got Shirley." Or wait, no, he calls Lelouch first with Shirley's
with
phone.
Shirley, right?
Yeah.
And then he's all like, haha, gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
And throws the Tamagotchi phone at him.
Yeah. And then he says, "I'll tell you where she is, but first we gotta play chess. I hear it's your specialty."
Yeah.
And they go into like a cable car.
Yeah, it's one of those like mountain climbing cable cars.
Yeah. And Lelouch loses. He
And you're
loses
like,
the chess
how?
match.
How?
And like, how could the master strategist of the show lose?
Exactly. So it was one step ahead.
Yeah. And then that's when our glasses man Mao reveals his real secret.
He's a GEASS.
He's got a GEASS. He's using it.
And it's a consistent effect.
Yeah, and his is I can read your mind.
You can read current surface level thoughts.
Yes. So what you're currently thinking, he can't read beyond that, like the motivation as to why you're thinking this, but he can read basic stuff. So he understood all of Lelouch's moves on chess. He was able to manipulate Shirley into making her want to kill herself because he knew about her actions and what she was thinking.
Yep.
And his goal now is to have Shirley kill Lelouch and then Shirley commit suicide as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she's so grief stricken. She's just like, listen, we got to pay for our sins. I'll kill you and I'll kill me. We can die together because I love you.
Yeah.
Like that kind of wild shit.
Yeah. At this point, Shirley kind of loses it and she doesn't.
She shoots at Lelouch.
Yeah.
But like just fucking clips off his dead ends.
Yes.
Right, of his hair.
And Mao's like, well, fuck this shit. This is going nowhere.
I'm gonna just do it.
Yeah, so he goes into the car, pulls out a rifle.
Yeah, secret shotgun.
Yeah. And he's like, it's taking too long.
I'll just do it.
Yeah. At which point C2 comes around and is like, Mao.
Yeah.
And clearly there's some history there.
Yeah, because he's a fucking crazy person.
Yes.
Listening to C2 compliment him on loop.
Yes.
Like, thank you, Mal. Oh my gosh, Mal.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 Mal. And it's just like, bruh, get over it. She don't like you.
Yeah, like, I guess we forgot to mention that. One trait of his character design is he's always wearing Beats.
Yeah. It's one of those over ears.
Yeah.
Not that ear pod
no.
shit.
And it's constantly on loop. C2 just complimenting him.
Yeah.
It's psycho.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And then when he sees her, he gets into like a frenzy.
He's like, oh my god, you look so good.
Yeah, he's jizzing in his pants,
Yeah,
basically. And he can't do anything, and the cable car leaves.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, Shirley puts the gun down and falls into Lelouch's arms and is basically breaking down as a person. She does no more. Like, she doesn't know what to do anymore.
Yeah.
And she'd like to forget it all. And Lelouch is like, I can make that happen.
I'm the one wish genie.
Yeah.
Cut to Lelouch's eyeball going nutty.
Yeah.
And then cut back to the graveyard at night.
Yes. And Shirley has no idea who Lelouch is.
I don't know how they're gonna explain this. Because they're all in the same fucking school. They're all in the same high school group. Yeah. He didn't erase anybody else's memory.
No.
Is she just gonna get back to the school and gonna be like, who's this fucking loser? I didn't know you went to my school. It's like, surely you've been fucking obsessed with him for years. Like, how is he gonna cover for that?
I don't know.
Earlier in that episode, she is writing a letter to Lelouch because she can't figure out her feelings, and her roommate is like, oh, you're writing a love letter to the boy you love, Lelouch?
Yeah.
The guy you now don't know?
Yeah.
That is definitely a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
But also it kind of pisses me off because
Yeah.
I have no clue how they're going to make that jive with the story.
Well, how did you feel in the moment when it happened, when he actually just erased her mind?
I thought that it was just going to be like, I'm going to erase the events that happened currently, right? And then she's just going to be like, wow, I've been at the graveyard for a long time. Oh, no. Right? Not that it's just like, I forget him completely. Like, I get, it makes sense to Lelouch's strategy, because with the talk with C2, I think Lelouch is now in full ride or die mode.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna kill Britannia and I'm gonna do it no matter what.
Yeah.
Right. And if Shirley's gonna keep getting in the way of that, then that is the safest move.
Yeah.
But also, the things I previously mentioned, they're in the same school.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how that was like. Shirley is like the one character where Lelouch had like any sort of humanity left in him,
And he got rid of it.
and he got rid of it.
Yeah.
Right. He got rid of the anchor.
Yeah.
But also, it got rid of the only interesting plot point to me with the civilian friends.
Yes.
Like, I don't care about the class president. I don't care about
No.
the pervy, horny dude.
No.
I don't care about any of those people. I don't even care about Nunnally.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole Shirley thing, for as I complained about it before in previous episodes and how little it's really used.
Mm-hmm.
It was an interesting subplot.
Uh-huh.
And now that that's gone, if they keep using the student council, I don't think I give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel that at this point, the direction that the show will go is that they're going to use the student council characters strictly as a point of proving Lelouch's seriousness to the cause. Right? They're going to be sacrificed. They're going to be manipulated in some way. But they're gonna be turned into just like one note.
Yeah.
Check out how serious I am. I'll kill my friends. Like,
yeah.
It's just gonna be that, and that's gonna be boring.
I think I just remembered how they resolve some like what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh right. Okay.
Oh, it's just some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
No, it's not dumb, but you're gonna be like, whoa. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, like there are a couple things I'm thinking about. You brought up a good one of Lelouch just doesn't go to school anymore. But then that also doesn't solve the issue of the friends while he's not there asking, "Where's Lelouch?" And then when Shirley says, "Who's Lelouch?" Then what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I think they do. Like, I don't know if it's that he completely erases him from her mind. I want to say it's more like he erases all her feelings for him. Like, she's aware of who he is, but there's no relationship there anymore.
Okay, that's fair.
Right, but I don't remember if that's how it worked.
Yeah. The other thing I guess I had an issue with is Lelouch's whole emotional reaction to having to do the deed, where he's just like, "Oh, I have a friend that I really liked, and now they're gone, and I didn't realize until they're gone."
Mm-hmm.
And at no point in the series has Lelouch ever actually shown any, like, one iota of giving a shit about these people.
Yeah.
Even Shirley.
Yeah.
Right? Like, he's been around Shirley. I would argue that he's hung out with Shirley. But definitely nothing to the effect of romance or anything close to even friendship. It's just that they're people that exist around me.
I think that's what the whole point. Like he's like I didn't care, and then I didn't realize that until it was gone.
It's just that he cared so little that I don't believe that the loss actually matters to him.
I think it's not as important as the scene made it out to be, but I still think it affects him. Like I think it's one of those things where he it's gonna haunt him or something.
That's
right?
fair. That's fair. So yeah, this episode. Or these episodes, very action packed.
Yeah.
Very just confusing. But I'm gonna say there's only been like maybe one or two boring episodes in the series so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's I'm pretty sure we just keep going from here. Like it's.
Yeah, we got new intros. We're in the middle of it.
Yeah,
we're going.
We're in the thick of it now. Like. Generally, cool stuff. There's always cool stuff happening now.
Okay.
And season 1, which is still regarded as the worst of the 2 seasons.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's not that it's bad, it's just that R2 is just
nutty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so there you go.
All right.
So there you have it. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back again next week.
All right, peace out. See you later.